Percent. I think my mom. Well, I don't really talk to my mom. My mom's like out of my life, but growing up, like she was always very like she's very skinny. But like my whole life, she's like, I'm not skinny enough. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not skinny enough. So that kind of implemented into me and my sister's head, like we're not skinny enough. And she's never really wanted to be like, you're beautiful. Look at you. You're so beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're this. You're that. Like never in my life has my mom ever called me pretty. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not her fault. She's never been called pretty when she was, um, by my grandma either. So I don't blame her for that. But I definitely feel like that was a huge factor um, into me being insecure. And then I remember when I was getting skinny, I would show pictures to my mom, like, look, I'm finally skinny. Look, mom, I'm finally skinny. Look at me. And she would just be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But I still wouldn't get that praise. Like, wow, Marlene, you look amazing. Oh my God. Like, the work is paying off. Like, I was like trying, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I was trying to use my mom's approval or like my family. Like, look, everybody, like, even to my grandma, because my family's not very affectionate and they don't really like my love language is words of affirmation. So I will tell you like, I love you or you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Like I'm glad you're in my life. I'm grateful for you. I'm thinking about you. Keep it up. I love to tell people that because I would have wanted people to tell me that. And my family never tells me that. Like they've never like acknowledged my goals. Especially like working out, like the fact that like I started cooking on my own and making like healthy meals. My family would be like, "Oh, but who would eat that? Like, do you think you'd really get like you're Mexican? You should be cooking real Mexican food. Like, you really think you're gonna get a husband like that?" And I was like, "Well." Instead of being like, wow, look at what you're making. Like, it's healthy. It has like all the nutrients. It has fiber. It's low carb. It's protein. You know. Um, so I think that's a huge thing. So now I'm just kind of moving away and realizing I don't need their validation because then I have my friends who tell me because my friends are my family. And they tell me like, wow, Merlin, your food is so amazing. Oh my God, Merlin, can you make me something low carb? Because I know your food is going to make me like, or give me the recipes. Or they'll tell me like, dude, you look good. Like today, one of my best friends, he was like, wow, Merlin, you're a baddie. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So hearing my friends say that now is way more validating than my family, you know? So I think it's like finding people and like saying, you're not alone. Because then my best friends, they would tell me that too. Like they wouldn't get the reassurance from their family, but they finally get the reassurance from me, within our friends.
Now I understand you have to be surrounded by the right people,
Mm-hmm.
not even family.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do you think this is more kind of like, especially for Hispano Latinos, like a cultural problem?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's yeah, like everything because like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts too. Like some of them are like Middle Eastern women, some of them are, yeah, most of them are like Middle Eastern or like Latina women, and they all say, yeah, my parents never showed me this, my parents never gave me this, or like they've never like showed me this type of approval. And that's where it made me realize like, wow, like because for the longest time I felt like a bad person because I was like, oh, like why do I resent my family or why do I hate them for not giving me that love? But then like hearing them say I resented them, but then I realized, you know what, it's not their fault. They just loved me in the way that they could. But it's me as an adult, it's my responsibility to find love somewhere else. You know?
That's brave. That's
Yeah.
brave.
So hearing them say that and then seeing how like they're succeeding, they're doing so good, like you could tell from like their videos that they're so like energetically, attractive. It's like wow, like if they could do it, I can do it.
Do you think can we give any recommendation for parents? Because I was talking the other day with a girl, and she told me, I wish my mom told me, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you are doing your best and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Simple words.
Mm-hmm.
So, from your perspective,
Oh, 100%. Like hearing that goes a long way. Just hearing like any praise from your parent, it's like, because they're your parents, and that that's like the first thing, the first source of love that you knew ever since you were little. So hearing like them tell you just like a little like good job, it's like yes, I'm doing something right. You know? Like I definitely like my dad. He lives in Mexico, so I don't get to see him often. But he's the only parent that's like showed me praise. Like he'll tell me, "Good job. I'm proud of you. I love you. I'm thinking about you." Like this morning, he texted me, "I miss you. I'm thinking about you." You know. But since he lives so far away and we only get to text each other, it only it does help, but it helps so much. You know.
Well, he's
Mm.
going to watch this video. Any word for him?
I love you. I love my dad.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.